up some common information about the old Hex Bar. Not all Hex Bars are created equal, okay? So if you have a 45-pound Hex Bar, and most of them look just like this, just don't assume that they all are 45 pounds if they look like this. For example, this is a 30-kilo Hex Bar, so it's about 66 pounds, but it looks like a 45-pound Hex Bar. So know how much your Hex Bar weighs that you're using for your training. They can range between 35 pounds to up to 75 pounds plus, okay? So you need to know how much the weight is on the bar, the weight is of the bar, so you obviously know what you're lifting during your training sessions. Okay, so two ways that you can figure out how much your Hex Bar weighs. One, many of the Hex Bars, mine doesn't, but have a label on the end of the bar with the brand name, okay? So you can Google search the brand name and they can give you the specs on the bar. And then the other way obviously is to weigh it. So I've many of times have brought a barbell or Hex Bar into the locker room of a gym to get on the scale and see how much it weighs. So do that if you need to instead of second guessing and wondering what it is. Or you can ask the staff. Sometimes they know, sometimes they don't, but ask the staff of your gym how much this weighs. But when in doubt, weigh it. Now let's talk about the handles for the Hex Bar. Many have two sets of handles, okay? So the high handles, these aren't stands for the Hex Bar. They're actual handle that you can use for training. So you have high handles, which are these guys, they're known as D handles. And then you have the low handles, okay? So many just have the low handles and they don't have the option for the high handles. So if you need to use the high handles, just flip it over and you can use this to progress to the low handles. Just know that the low handles are the only thing authorized for the ACFT deadlift. You're not going to be allowed to use these, but both of them can be used for training.